Hello, beautiful creatures, and welcome back to another beautiful Seasons of the Soul reading. So again, these readings are not for everyone. These are to reach out to the particular person or small collective that needs to hear this message as they need to hear it. I trust that it'll find them as it needs to. So when I pull the first four cards, the Seasons of the Soul, if that doesn't resonate with you, if that doesn't sound like the last year of your life or like period of your life, then know that this message is not for you, and that, check out another video or tune in again soon. But I love your guts and curse bits anyway, maybe next time. So I am just kind of, I started kind of like, how do people are going to choose these videos? So I think at the beginning of each video, I'm just going to be guided to put like something in the center, and that should probably be the thumbnail, hopefully, and help you pick the videos that call to you. So let's go ahead and get the cards out for the Season of the Soul. And I hope everyone's doing well and having a really lovely day. And I appreciate you being here in general. So, yeah, thank you. So, let's please have four cards, please, representing the spirit of the soul to that which we are connecting to. Thank you. Four cards, please. We have our first and our second. Third. Let's put these guys up here. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, and lastly, our last card for the Season of the Soul. And this is the season, like, this is the time that you're either in right now, just exiting, or just entering. So this is the most relevant, I guess, season. Thank you so much. And it is the Strength card. Okay, great. So what this tells me is, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a year, and these readings are, of course, timeless to whenever you find them. I just want to raise this the tiniest bit. So, top of those cards are in. So, again, I feel like there's a time you were really feeling your power, but having to maybe defend yourself for, is it the way you created abundance? For the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands, I feel like there's not only a defending of who you are as a person, what you're doing, what you stand for, but also some sort of like competition in that. And having the strength to move through it. And again, this is just an example, and no judgment, instead of peace and love. But what I'm getting from this vibe is like someone who is a sex worker, and they're feeling themselves, they're abundant in what they do, they have no problem in what they're doing for their money, they're quite abundant, good at whatever it is, and maybe, like, I don't know, I just feel like, and that's, again, just an example, because whatever it is, it's some sort of like, I don't know, conflict in your either friend circle or family circle, or people, I don't know, just having to defend whatever that is. But again, there being a lot of it, and there being competition, like, many cooks in the kitchen, so to speak, right? So, and maybe like having the strength to either get out of that situation or push through that situation, whatever it is, that it's really the energy. It's not really about the situation, it's the energy. Because once the energy changes, everything around you, including the situation, changes. So the Strength card is really really beautiful. So it's number 8, the number of abundance. And it looks like she's like, so this card's really beautiful. So she's got like this tornado behind her and her magic wand that's absolutely connected to it. So it's like you are really finding your own power. You've tamed the beast inside you. There's that lion and that cat. There's really this emphasis on you, no matter what it is you're doing. And sorry if you didn't vibe with the example that I gave you, but no matter what it is you're doing, you're at the top of your game. You are just incredible. Number one, you've put the work in, you're really feeling yourself. Again, I feel like there's really true mastery almost of whatever it is that you're kind of going forward with. It's really beautiful. And that's coming out of, again, a time where you felt you've had to defend who you are, or keep that secret, or closeted in some way, and there being another abundance. So another example would be like if you're like a drag queen. Love all you queens out there, but like you making new money at the bar, but like again, friends and family don't understand what living in your true authenticity means for you, and feeling like you have to defend who you are, which is like not something anyone should ever have to do, but also being like the abundance of other queens out there, and like everyone being wonderful in their own unique way and trying to like stand out, like a lot of cooks in the kitchen, again, as that example, with the cauldron bubbling over. But again, I feel like that's the abundance. Like there's more than enough abundance there. You just need to find, like, nobody has your medicine, right? You just need to find the right people who need it, and having the strength that you'll get there. So I always, like I heard once, and I can't remember where it was from, I wish I could credit them, but it's like, there is no need for strength if there is no fear. And I feel like that really says something too. So it's like, it's almost like you're holding yourself back in a way instead of embracing that power because you're afraid. I don't know what you're afraid of. You know what you're afraid of, but it's really overcoming that. And again, the mastery of whatever it is that you personally, whoever's listening to this right now, hey there, I love you. I'm proud of you. Whatever you're doing is amazing. Can't wait to see it, but you need to have the strength to put it out there in the world. So let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards. So we have first card 23, Athame, Commander of Power. So Athame is like a ritual blade, and I'm putting that right there. It's kind of like, yeah, I'll put it right over here actually. I don't know where I'm feeling called upon. I'm just kind of like pushing everything around right now, but I did feel it right there underneath the 7 of Wands, because I feel like this is where you, whatever, again, period this was, is where you really stepped into that power of yours, commanded everyone's attention in a way where it was like, that saying, it's like, do no harm, take no shit. You're not hurting anybody. You're living your life full of love and happiness, is what I felt from that Queen of Pentacles. So it's just like really owning that and your authenticity, and really whatever it is that this venture is that we're talking about for you personally, because I am reading energies and it's going to be different for whoever is watching this. So next we have card 22 with Yin Yang, and this is again just talking about balance or being out of balance. You'll know which one is right for you, but the divine feminine, the divine masculine. So again, it kind of goes back to my like drag queen example, where it's like, find the balance for who you are and what makes your soul sing. It doesn't have to be a 50-50 split, but there definitely needs to be a balance for whatever it is. Like you need to make more room for something, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting from that card. And I feel like I might have did it a little bit on purpose, but I really like that I did. Whereas card 22 and 23, so there is a progression here, and it's like reducing the numbers 4, 5. So there is some sort of stability here once you find balance. And 5 is the number of positive change. But of course we don't, which is again underneath this card where I felt like you were defending yourself. So that's beautiful. It's really beautiful energy. And I'm sorry if this is a situation where you are having to defend yourself or who you are to anyone in your life, I am so sorry and I'm here for you. And I hope this is a community where you can find like-minded, beautiful souls just like you and feel comfortable sharing your story. So I love you. I hear you. I see you. But positive change. But again, positive change doesn't come from like happy-go-lucky times, right? That comes from like strife and releasing of things and you know, yeah, words. So next we have the card of purpose. I know what I am here to do. And if you know what you're here to do, I love that for you because like I feel like purpose is such an interesting thing because like I feel like I know my purpose. My purpose is to help people heal, to provide unconditional love, to alleviate suffering. But how do I do that? I know I do that every day by just being myself, but like how can I provide that to as many people as possible because that's what I want to do. I just love the whole world, you know, 1111 on the climb right now. So, and I just have been working on raising my own vibration and knowledge and doing what I can for spirit and the universal collective. And, hopefully one day that will make sense to me, or maybe this is it. Maybe this is the way that I do that in my own unique way. And, I feel like that is a long story, a long-winded way of saying you are you. You are so unique. You're beautiful. You're perfect. Everything that is happening right now is exactly, okay, sorry, yeah, let's talk about this for a sec. Sorry, I have the other card in my hand ready to go, but let's talk about this for a sec. You are exactly where you need to be. Your purpose, you're on the right track. Everything that happens because it's meant to, because it makes you who you are. If you look back on any situation, and let's talk about situations you've healed from because we don't want to get into any, you know, rabbit holes we don't need to. But any situation you've healed from, look back, there's a lesson there, I guarantee you. And I feel like you know that. And there's just like this deep, intuitive, beautiful, I don't know, it's like, yeah, some memories come with hurt and you know, all sorts of things that dig up. But at the same time, there's such gratitude and love for the experiences because it made you exactly who you are in this moment, this present moment. This is the moment we have now. It's creating our destiny every single second we move forward, this present moment. So, yeah, know your true purpose. You're exactly where you need to be to find that if you have not found that already. And, yeah, that's, sorry, I got a little emotional there, 1313. It was, yeah, I feel like this is a really big thing for you. I feel like this is something that's near and dear to your heart. Again, it's a part of your identity, your purpose, whatever that means to you. I think it's beautiful. I love it. And again, I hope you find the strength to put it out into the world and continue to do that because I want to see it. So if this video is resonating with you now, please send me an email or a comment and I'd love to hear your story. It's really what it is. But your next card here is, let me give it this so it doesn't glare so much. Yep. Okay. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Card 38 and 38 reduces to 11, which we don't reduce anymore because it's, pardon me, one of those master number things. I like numbers and stuff. I don't quite understand it fully, but I'm on my way and yeah, we'll just keep going actually because this feels better here. Yes, you are correct under purpose. So if you're ever wondering if whatever it is that lights your soul is your purpose, then yes, you are correct. But also there's like other things, like there's other energies in this card that I really feel very deeply, where it's like I feel like this, just how excited she is, the energy flowing just like over, what's the word I'm looking for, spirit? Just like spewing from this card. That was not a great one, but it works. Is I feel like this is something you intuitively knew and acted upon before, but you are now only seeing the benefits, or like the yeah, so that was 15 when I said that, the benefits, or the validation of. So again, I'm not sure what that is, but if there's some situation in your life that you followed your intuition in the past and maybe didn't see the results right away, but you are correct, you are moving forward. And if that is, again, not resonating just yet, I feel like there's something that you made an intuitive decision, and you will see the rewards very soon, and that is your confirmation. So let's keep, oh my goodness, let's keep moving here. We have the card of Eris, Strife. Yeah, so this, and yeah, this feels really good in the center here. So again, with defending yourself, it talks about letting go of pretty much anything that's not serving you, that's low vibration, really, especially envy. Envy of others, and like possibly your situation, or where things have gotten you up to this point, because again, there's not a whole lot we can do about the past, but we have today and we have the future moving forward. So just try to do, you know, a little bit more, 2% more, even if that's all you can do, in the right direction. And that's going to bring you to exactly where you want to go. But this card really talks about letting go of any strife. And I want to say also, like, almost like I'm getting like a need for forgiveness almost, because it's just not serving you. Again, it's not serving you. It's not aligning with who you want to be, who you want to show up as in the future. And I can tell that already by the rest of your reading. That's not an energy you want to vibrate at anymore. So let it go. Feel it. Remember it for what it was. Forgive. Let it go. I love you. You can do this. Your last card here is the card of strength. Of course you could do this. Spirit knows it too. So again, I'm just seeing like this beautiful light around you, just glowing, loving, healing, protective energy. This, you know, I feel like you have, again, such an, like, I feel like you know what your purpose is. I may be a little bit lost on mine, you know, I'm like 85% there, we'll say, but you know what yours is, and you have strength twice. Dang. Okay, yeah. So like, again, you really know what your purpose is. Baby lion, big lion. So maybe this is a long time coming for you. This is something you've been thinking about for longer than, I don't know, I took that off screen, but there it is. This is the key you've been waiting for to unlock whatever path it is you feel your purpose is. Having the strength to move forward, to turn that key, to turn that knob, to take that first step. I do not like when people say, get out of your comfort zone. I would like you to explore the idea of expanding your comfort zone, though, inch by inch, because things are only uncomfortable until they're comfortable. So you'll know if you like, try it. Try everything once. How will you know what is really truly meant for you if you don't allow yourself that opportunity? But there's definitely, like, I'm seeing again these little cubbies in her arm, that beautiful light, love, healing. Like, it's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Gorgeous spread, honestly. But finding balance with this strength is, again, so strength twice. That tells me that there's so much fear behind this. And again, just sending so much love and compassion to whatever it is your situation revolves around. But finding a balance of the fear and strength. You know, being fearless doesn't mean, that's just a terrible word, fearless. You don't, like, you need to make friends with fear. You need to fear less, is all. And, you know, it leads me to the definition of courage, which, I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking the cowardly lion kind of thing. But, you know, being afraid, but doing it anyway. Trust. You're divinely protected. Look at that light. But you definitely don't need to hold yourself back. That is for sure. So I have these beautiful, beautiful oracle cards from a psychologist. And you know what? I'm going to get her an email because I use them a lot. And I should start... Honestly, I should just link all of my decks. I have over 200 decks because I like cards with pretty pictures. And I think I can help people with them. I feel like every person can learn so much. But I intuitively read tarot and everything else. So that is why. Thank you. Sorry. But this is from the Self-Parenting Oracle deck, the Trauma Edition. And your card... It's now safe to acknowledge the feelings of distress that support and amplify my fear. Oh, with the double strength card, this is hitting home. So please listen to this. If you haven't been listening, if you're playing with the dog, please listening. I'm going to start again. It's now safe to acknowledge the feelings of distress that support and amplify my fear. I choose to remember that when I shift my focus from the thoughts that are unfolding my fear to those that empower me to discover deeper self-trust, I allow myself to step into the growth that is available to me in this phase of my miraculous existence. Let that sink in for a minute. I hope that resonates with you. I think that's really beautiful. I've got two more little affirmator little cards here. This first one is the Secrets of the Witch. Oh, two just flipped over for us, so we're getting two today. And the first one is Cauldron of Changes. The witch's cauldron bubbles. She casts into the depths that which you wish to release. Whisper this desire, see it enter this magical brew, transmuting and dissolving. Watch as your world changes for good. Only good things. I feel only good things coming from this. But again, you need to release some energy, release some fear. I think that's the energy. The world is going to accept you exactly who you are. I promise you. And then we have here Ages of the Witch. Birth, death, rebirth. All points on the wheel are sacred. The witch reminds you that you need fear none of these magical gateways, for within each is a blessing. Sorry, I just saw the word fear and I'm just like, you need not fear. And I'm like, no, bitch, you have double strength. You need not fear. I'm so sorry. That's beautiful. So I just birth, death, rebirth, all points on the wheel are sacred. The witch reminds you that you need not fear none of those magical gateways, for within each is a blessing. Absolutely. One of my favorite decks has, on their death card, has something like, it's a beautiful death card. I think it's like the Crystal Visions deck. And on its death card, there's this like stone thing. It's a stone, and carved into it is Vita mutatur non tulitur. Life is changed, not taken away. And since becoming taking training in evidential mediumship, it's just such a beautiful expression. I love it so much. And I wish I could pronounce it better. So if there's any, and is that Italian? Is that Latin? I'm not sure, but if you know and you can pronounce it properly, hit your girl up, because I would love to learn. And lastly, we have this one more deck here. Oh, and it's already popping out. So this is that doesn't surprise me either. So this is the Forest Fae. Curious Messages of Enchantment from the Forest Fae. And this doesn't surprise me. It popped out so quickly because, like, as soon as I went over there to, like, grab the deck, it was just like, hey, it's me. I have the message. So here it is. Hedge Guardians. Walk Widdershins and seek the land under the hill. Is that Widdershins? The dog, maybe? I can't see if there's a name on this collar, so I was going to be like, is it Widdershins? I'm going to assume so. So walk with that spirit animal of yours, whatever it may be, your own Widdershins, and seek the land under the hill. I think that's just like, go within, talk to your guides, hedge guardian. So riding the hedge, again, the threshold, we're just talking about mediumship, death. Not life is changed, not taken away. If there is anyone that you're missing right now on the other side, know that they are definitely with you, and always with you, always. If you're ever feeling alone, like you are like lonely, you are not alone. Please know that. But spirit is always with you, and like the hedge guardians, again, there's definitely some sort of connection with your guides, going within. That would be helpful. But if you're ever feeling alone or lonely, know that you're not alone. If you're ever feeling lonely, know you're not alone. Because spirit is everywhere. Spirit is always with us. But are we listening? Sometimes. I love your guts and growth bits. I hope you find the strength. You have it twice here. Double strength. You're twice as strong. Hercules. But of course, not to be flippant, because that comes with a lot of fear to need that much strength. So I love you. I send you love, courage, strength, whatever it is you need in that moment to be who it is you are, because I love you already. And I hope deep down you love yourself too. So have a wonderful day. We'll talk again soon and see you later. Bye.